Happy 10th anniversary of Cars, everyone! I cannot believe that it has been 10 years. I mean, back in 2006 when I saw the movie for the first time, I was just a little kid. I was 5 years old, and I had no clue that 10 years from then, I'd still be interested in the same stuff. Man, it has really consumed most of my life for the past 10 years and has been one of my great joys in life. I love collecting these cars, interacting on the community, and really most recently making these YouTube videos for you guys. It has been so much fun. It's been a great journey, and literally every year gets better. This has just been a great thing that's happened in my life, and I don't know about you guys because I know a lot of you guys haven't been collecting since 2006, but nonetheless, let me know what are some of your favorite Cars memories and anything really that you can relate to the anniversary of Cars. I mean, it's a great time to celebrate, so just let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them. So of course, as you can see in the title, I'll be showing you my collection that I have accumulated over 10 years of collecting. It has been even more than that now because I believe they released the diecast before the movie came out. So it's been a long time. So before I actually show my collection, I'd like to show how the packaging has evolved from 10 years. So let's begin, of course, from the first year in 2006. So here we have Lizzie and Fillmore, two singles that were released on the Desert card back in 2006. So I actually recently acquired these because I've really gained an interest in buying older stuff and keeping it in the package. So I really just recently acquired them. So as you can see, the packaging, it's pretty old looking. All the prototype pictures are very interesting. I mean, you can see the eyes on Chick there, the King. They're all very odd. They do not use these pictures anymore. I mean, some of them look very familiar. DJ, I believe, is the only one that they really still use from this card back. So now let's move on to 2007. Now, unfortunately, I do not have any packaged cars from this year. I haven't bought any recently, but I did save all of my card backs from most everything that I opened. So here are some 2-packs that I opened from 2007. As you can see, here's Mia and Tia, and here's one of the more rare ones, which was Flick and PT Flea. Now this was definitely a pretty rare one. If you check on eBay, they go for $30 or so nowadays. This is actually their international packaging. As you can see, it says their names in another language there, so that's pretty cool. And actually, they called them movie moments back in the day because they really took a screenshot of the movie and made the 2 cars in them. So as you can see, very creative, very good idea in my opinion. So now let's move on to 2008. So I recently bought a few cars from 2008 because I thought the packaging was pretty cool. Now this is called the World of Cars. So that's pretty cool. Here is Stacy, one of the first pitties ever released for Team Leakless. I also have here the first ever chase for the Cars line. Yes, the first chase was Lightning McQueen with bumper stickers. It was a pretty cool packaging. They put this bumper down here. Very, very nice. As you can see on the back, pretty interesting cars as well. This was also the first year that they did the Kmart Collector's Day, and they released a few Piston Cup racers. Now, however, even though they did release Piston Cup racers, they were not on, or they did not have rubber tires, which is kind of interesting, but the next year they had them with rubber tires. So here's Sputter Stop, number 92. Now let's move on to 2009. This is one of my favorite years for collecting because it's really when things started to pick up and they started releasing storytellers and Cars tunes. So here's another pitty, the Trunk Fresh pitty. This is, of course, the Racerama collection. Nothing much on the back. They just kind of meet my friend, Chief RPM. I also have Minnie here as well, another one of the more rarer cars from the year. She did just recently get re-released in a Toys R Us Radiator Springs Classic 3-pack, so keep an eye out for her there. And now let's move on to 2010. Now 2010 had the major wave of Cars tunes. Now again, unfortunately I don't have any of them in the package here, but I did save most of my card backs. So here are a bunch of Tokyo Mater Cars tune card backs and some Heavy Metal Mater ones as well. I love the art for them. Very, very nice indeed. But I do have some other cars from 2010. This was also another year where they had Kmart exclusive rubber tires. Only at Kmart, as you can see. Now, surprisingly, I actually just bought this found in a Kmart. Literally, that's how old my Kmart stock is. But I was definitely happy to pick it up. And of course, that was the year of the final lap collection exclusive to Target. The rest of the stores just got lenticulars and whatever other lines that they had. So here's Muddy Lightning McQueen. And I have a few others. Of course, this is also the year of color changes. I mean, 2010, in my opinion, was the height of collecting. It was the climax. And recently, it's kind of dove down. It's kind of went downhill. But actually, I think in the last few years, it has actually gone back up. That's just my personal opinion. Here's another recent add to my collection, Constanza della Corsa. And so that's all for this segment. And let's move on to 2011 and 2011 brought Cars 2 and a heck of a lot more diecast. So let's begin with the 2011 year. Now, of course, with the new movie, there were a lot of new characters, such as Rod Torque Redline here. Or is it Jeff Gorvette? Nah, this is Rod Torque Redline. This is actually an air package because they put the wrong name tag in the blister. Now, I've only found 3 airs in my entire 10 years of collecting, but it's still always cool to find a mistake that Mattel made hanging on the pegs. Now, of course, there were also some Kmart collectors events. So here is Francesco Bernoulli with rubber tires. Now, unfortunately, these events are no longer done. I don't really know why. It's kind of unfortunate. I always enjoyed them. But now let's move on to 2012, which was the worst year for collecting, in my opinion, due to the terrible distribution. I mean, Mattel just had this horrible problem at getting cars in all of the places that they possibly could. I mean, they really just, it was terrible. That's all I have to say. And here is just one example of the bad year. You can see this 2-pack was only released internationally. It never hit America and many other places for that matter. As you can see, international packaging. And it had these really 2 cool pitties in here, the Tokyo Party Staff, that never got released. Here is also the Queen Deluxe. Again, this one got released in a few different places, but still not really mass produced. So I'm definitely lucky to have 2 of them. Now, just be careful. There are quite a few of them on eBay from China that aren't legitimate cars. They are fake. But if you're willing to get a fake one to just have it in your collection, by all means, go ahead and get it. I mean, I would probably get it if I didn't have access to the legit thing. So in 2013, everything kind of started to pick back up again with series and the Radiator Springs Classic line exclusive to Toys R Us. Here's the Little Torquey Pistons, which is just one example of the line. They released quite a few and they're kind of revamping it this year. Now, there were also some series like the Lemon series here with J. Kirby Gremlin, or we had the Airport Adventure series with Ruka, who is actually a chase piece. So yes, they did continue on with the chase pieces and also started developing some super chases, as you can see back there with Karateka. 2014 was kind of a boring year in my opinion. Nothing really too special happened. Here are just 2 examples of the releases. Todd Pizza Plant Truck got a re-release, which was pretty sweet. Henry Motissi, another very awesome car that got re-released. Now, this was also the time when Mattel, or not Mattel actually, Disney, the parks, introduced the Star Wars Cars line. So here we have Fillmore as Yoda. Now, these are exclusive to the parks at Disneyland and Disney World and all the other Disney parks that they have internationally. So here are just 2 examples. They did have 3 waves. This is from wave 1 and the pitties here are from wave 2. They did not make a wave this year, which would have been wave 4, but I'm fine with it because, you know, 3 waves are enough. They released a lot of cars. So now in 2015, Mattel released some pretty awesome cars, and they also released Super Chases, which were the circus cars, the long awaited circus cars. So everyone was very excited to finally get them. As you can see, Circus Cab, Pickup, GT and forklift, van, and the sedan, all from that awesome scene in the movie. They also released some RVs as well. Now 2016, which is the current year, is a pretty good year so far. Probably not as good as 2015 in my opinion, but we did get a re-release of the Chick Hicks Hauler, which was awesome. I know a lot of people really wanted this one, so I'm glad that they re-released it so some people can get it. They also finally released Autobahn, another one that has been long awaited by collectors, and another amazing re-release for some collectors, Bessie. I don't want to drag on much longer, but I have to show you the evolution of the packaging from literally 2006 to 2016, 10 years. So here we do have Nitroid, aka Aiken Axler. So there you guys go. They have been using the same image for 10 years, and it's just pretty cool to see how the card backs have evolved. They've gotten smaller, they've gotten, I guess, probably stronger, and definitely a lot better quality. So now, enjoy watching my collection, and just again, let me know your thoughts on the anniversary, your favorite memories, your favorite character, anything really. And I'll see you guys for part 2 on Saturday.
Echoes of your words crashing into me. Drown me in your lies, and there's no way to breathe. And my walls will keep you down. I am safe without the sound of you. It's getting colder, and I'm the storm that's taking over.
overcome what's standing in our way? Can we stand out from the crowd? Pray our turn will come around. If we search for all the dreamers in the clouds, we'd be stunned by all the colors glowing brighter than you now. I found a way to seize the day with no weight upon my shoulders. You're telling me it's over now, but I can tell that it's just started. If there is a chance to change my life, let it be now, let it be now. If there was ever a moment to make something of my life, let it be now.